Hello everyone, it's Tanasia. I did my final journal entry based on a movie that stuck out to me when I was younger. It's pretty old. It stars Drew Barrymore and it's called Riding in Cars with Boys. If you ever get a chance to watch it or you're bored, I believe it's on Netflix. You can watch it. Anyway, the reason why this movie played such a big part in my life is it's about a young girl. She falls for the bad guy. While she's in high school, she ends up getting pregnant. And the girl in the movie has a lot of potential. She was a really good writer. There was a lot of really amazing qualities that she had. But when she got pregnant, because of the time period, she had to marry the guy, and her life doesn't just never go how she planned. And in the movie, I remember thinking of all these different ways that she could fix her situation or ways out, and it just so happened that during the time that I watched the movie, I had just had a baby of my own. I was in high school. I had my daughter. And I was just finding all of these solutions in the movie for this girl that everyone had deemed a bad girl because she got pregnant so young. And I wasn't finding those solutions for myself. So the movie ends. It does have a happy ending, but the whole time you think that the movie is about the mom, the girl who gets pregnant, and you find out later on that the person who's narrating the movie is actually the son, and the movie's about the son and how his whole life has been based upon his mother's biggest mistake, and how his mother is basically forced to love her biggest mistake, and how the weight that it carries on him. And I just remember watching that and feeling really overwhelmed, because I was feeling overwhelmed with my life at the time, and I never wanted my daughter to feel like she was the mistake that I had to love, because she was the best thing that ever happened to me. Even when it didn't feel that way, that's what it was. So it stuck out to me, and in the end, she still wrote her book, and she still did get that happy ending in the end. And it just sat with me, because you can still get your happy ending, even if things don't go the way you intended it to go. There's still a path, and you can still make changes and do things and change the story, and it can become a good story, even if the beginning outcome is not what most people would accept or think is normal. Yeah, basically that's it. That's why that movie stuck out to me, and that's why it's a big part of my life, because I feel like I was that girl, and it just gave me the motivation and the jump start to go back to school and get my nursing license. And I had joined the military for a little bit. There was certain things that just allowed me and pushed me to do to get myself out of that teenage mom phase. And now we're back in school trying to make everything work. So yeah, that's it. Bye guys.